say they don't like to be right. Me, I thrive in the right. I thrive in it. Now, the reason I thrive in the right is a very simple reason. I know exactly how this is going to play out and how it should play out. At least, John, you still claiming the Cowboys. My buddy right now is probably throwing up. I gave him enough drinks so he can get home and get some rest and go to sleep. It's Martin Luther King Day tomorrow, so he can go ahead and rest and sleep it off. You know, so that depends on him. You know, but now he knows exactly like where I stand on the situation, where the situation really collides. Now, because I was watching the game with him, I couldn't really give you guys the full gist of what was going on. You know, so I'm glad that, you know, we're all here so we can have this discussion. So let's have this discussion. What's next for the Cowboys? Let's go into that, because I know a lot of people want to hear. I am driving safe. Thank you very much. Had a good night, though. Had a damn good night. Made a lot of good money. So, yes, I want to live to spend it. So, yes, I will be driving very carefully. Now, let's get into this. The Dallas Cowboys, the reason why I bet at Green Bay, and I bet it straight up with my homeboy. I didn't give no points. I said, let's bet straight up. I got Green Bay beating Dallas because I know they're the better team. Green Bay has beat Dallas consistently. Consistently. For years. They go back to the Dez Bryant catch. The tight end making the throw and catching the football. Green Bay owns Dallas. It has put them out of the playoffs many years. Dallas has not made it to a championship conference game. And wow, hell, I can't even remember when they played Seattle. That was the last time they made it to a championship game for the Legion of Boom, where they blew the game. Had the game won. Well, that's the last time the Packers was in it. But Dallas, they haven't even made it to a championship conference game. Let that sink in. Had not made it. So now we're talking about that, right? So what else is on the menu? Well, you look at Dallas and all the problems they got going on this game and this team. They walked in thinking the 49ers. They walked in thinking, well, we play bad on the road, but we good at home. They cheated the Detroit Lions against Dallas when they played last. Cheated them. Cheated them. So that Dallas could win the division. So they can have a home game. Gave them the division. They won the division. All of this, right, for Dallas. What happened after that? I'll tell you exactly what happened. After that fact, all hell broke loose. Oh, oh, absolutely. Going into the game, Dallas did not seem prepared. They didn't seem to game plan well for Jordan Love and the Green Bay Packers. Now, going into this game, you got to know one thing, right, in your scouting report. Aaron Jones is the guy we got to stop. If we want to have a shot at winning this thing, Aaron Jones is the one we got to beat. That's the thing you know going into the game. Aaron Jones, every Cowboy fan, even my boy who's in the thumbnail, said it. Man, we got to stop Aaron Jones. Jones is the guy we got to beat. That was going into the game. What the Packers did was change up a lot of their offensive sets. They focused so much on perfection, not having anything go wrong on these sets, that if anybody was confused, Green Bay would call a timeout and stop everything to make sure the play was ran to perfection. They weren't going to let somebody stumble through it. They lowered the clock. They just would call the timeout. They didn't care what was going on in the game. That's great football. Now, what happened was so essentially unbelievable. The Dallas Cowboys was giving up like 5 yards a run, a carry. And I'm like, wow, that's crazy. They're giving up all these yards on the run, but it was the different variations in how they were running. They were running with different schemes. They had a lot of movement in the offense to get everybody not really consistently attached to the run straight up the middle. You didn't know if it was going to be a pitch. You didn't know if it was going to be an inside run, an out. You didn't know if they were going to throw to the wide receiver. And this is where Jordan Love came in. He made them respect him as a passer, as a threat to pass. He hit Dobbs down the field a couple of times when he was open. He made it a threat for him to pass the football. And when you make it a threat for you to pass the football, that they know you're capable of making that throw downfield, that's going to open up everything for the run. And Aaron Jones is hitting them 5 a pop, 6 a pop. Now they march down the field, Swiss cheese, score a touchdown. Dallas get the ball, right? They come down the field like they're going to do something, and they end up having to punt. And they give the ball back. And they stop Green Bay, and they get the ball back again. Then they throw an interception to Alexander. Javier Alexander is one of the best cornerbacks in the NFL. And definitely is one of the best to guard CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb is a very docile wide receiver. And if you jump on his back, if you start riding him, if you start putting him down, if you start doing all of this stuff, then you're going to see a different CeeDee Lamb. Alexander was physical with him, and Dak was forcing throws to him. He didn't even see the safety sitting back baiting him to throw the football because he's so anxious in getting CeeDee the ball. He was so nervous and yelling at CeeDee and all this. The panic mode hit them like a splash of cold water to the face. They were not prepared. And because they weren't prepared, Dak Prescott panicked. And when you are the commander of the ship, you cannot panic. And he was in complete panic mode. And he started rushing. When you start rushing, you force errors and turnovers. And you throwing a pick six, putting your team down 27-0 in the second quarter. It was like a death blow. It was like a death blow. Those fans were so silent that when they gave the boys a touchdown at the end of the second quarter, the fans wasn't even applauding. That was the most quietest touchdown I've ever seen in playoff history. For a home team to finally score a touchdown, even though it was a false start and the guy actually jumped offside, false start, whatever. They let the touchdown stand, and that would have ended the quarter anyway, because it was a penalty, they had no timeouts. But when they scored, the fans was just like, you can hear a pin drop. They knew they were in serious trouble. So now you score here, right? You get the ball in the second half, you score another touchdown, you're right back in the game. But there's one problem on the equator. You hadn't stopped Green Bay really all day. You hadn't. Even though Dak threw 2 picks. One was a pick six, and one was a pick that led to them, scoring short field. You hadn't really stopped them all day. So, when you look at total picture and big picture and final picture, you're looking at what the problem was. The problem is Dallas' offense is stagnant. You know what they're going to run. They run basic offensive plays. CD, if he moves in the slot, they're going to try to force the ball to CD. The the Green Bay Packers know that. Alexander was locking him up on the corners when he's going out for wide receiver. So they know the only way to get CD open was to put him in the slot against somebody else against the slot. So the safety's just sitting back waiting for them to force it to CD on the slot, and he jumped the route. There's so much going on, and there's so many throws that Dak was making that was out of panic, rushing plays. He can't keep himself centered. And when you throw the ball so much and abandon the run when you didn't even need to abandon the run, that leads to those turnovers. And turnovers and bad decisions by the Cowboys is what put them in a bad spot. Green Bay played like a veteran team, and Dallas played like first-year quarterback. Dallas won the division. They had the number 2 seed. They was a top 10. They didn't play like one, but statistically they hosted a playoff game in wild card. They were at home. They were the 2nd seed. What more do you want me to tell you? So that was it. They were at home this week, and they shit the bed, and they got nobody to blame but themselves. Coaching, defense stunk. They stunk in all areas except for special teams. Besides the special teams, everybody else should get reamed. Now, Mike McCarthy's contract wasn't, extended, so he has to go in for evaluation. Now is, do you keep Mike McCarthy? I say you fire Mike McCarthy. You stuck with Dak. So Bill Belichick is out there. Are you going to bring in Bill Belichick? A lot of people think Bill Belichick is the guy they need to bring in to turn this ship around. But you're going to still be faced with the same problem, Dak problem. Plus, Jerry Jones likes to be in control. Now, going into this playoffs, the Dallas Cowboys have averaged 2.9 yards a carry with Tony Pollard. Tony Pollard is finesse. Okay? He is a finesse runner. He's not a power runner. But you guys let Zeke go and you got Tony Pollard to start the job. Pollard needs to start because he had all these breakout runs for 20-something yards. But you got to understand, there's a whole football game. So when you're the main guy and they got to focus on you, and you're not a power guy, you're basically a guy that catches it out the backfield, and now you're a power runner. They put you in a situation where you're the power guy. These problems and scenarios are going to rear their heads. So now that it's rearing its head, here we go once again with all this BS. He's a great vocal leader, but as a individual, like player or like individual, what you want to call it, I would say can make plays. Jordan Love outplayed you. A first-year player outplayed you. You had more touchdowns than him in the regular season, but he was number 2 in touchdowns, right behind you. And he played today like his numbers wasn't artificially inflated. You know why? Because he stayed within the system that they were running. And y'all didn't know how to get pressure on him. Micah, instead of going to hang out with Jay-Z and going to the white parties with all these celebrities, why don't you try earning your goddamn money? You're not a celebrity, dog. You have not done any damn thing to be a celebrity. I don't know who made it that you're a celebrity when you haven't won shit. What the hell are you a celebrity for? What have you done? You came in this season and it was a missing Parsons report for every single day. We had a missing Parsons report all this season. Yeah, I don't know how many games we're like, well, there's another missing Parsons report. Where's he been for the last 3-4 weeks? You're easy to block. You can't get off the blocks. These big guys are getting by you. You're too light in the ass. So here's the thing I gotta tell you. You need to find more moves and work on your game instead of hanging out with JC, going out to the white parties, hanging out with these damn celebrities, because your job is determined on the field, not off the field. And I'm sick. I'm sick and tired. You ever heard somebody say they sick and tired of being sick and tired? I'm that person. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Yeah, he cares more about being a internet superstar than actually being a real superstar on the field. His job that they hired him for. He's doing the Draymond Green. So it's like you got your head in two spaces. They need you on the field, making plays. That's your job. So everybody trying to look to see who fault it is. It's all of their faults. Everybody played bad. Defensively, they played bad. They were unprepared. They didn't know where to be. And now the defensive coordinator's gone. Word around the campfire is he's got to be the new head coach of the Seattle Seahawks. He got that job. So Dan Cook's gone. Dan Quinn's gone, I'm sorry. And speaking of Cook, Cook was supposed to have been a Cowboy. Dalvin Cook was right there for the taking. You've been averaging 2.9 yards a carry, and you know you got a running game, but Jerry Jones walks out and tells the whole world, oh, we're going to be all right. Oh, we good. We're going to be all right. No, you're not all right. That's why you're averaging 2.9 yards a carry. People see that as a problem. So you go get Dalvin Cook, who's available. You say, Dalvin Cook, you ready to go? He opted out of his contract with the Jets because he said, well, hell, I ain't finna go down with this ship. I'm getting off the Titanic. I want to play for a winner. But yet, what did they do? The Cowboys did what they always do. We're good to go as is. If you didn't like Dalvin Cook, you could have got rid of him at the end of the year. He's a walk-on at this point. It's free money. But nope, you go as is, and what happened? The running game was trash. Then, what happened? Dalvin Cook gets signed by the Baltimore Ravens. Boom. Flat out. They weren't stupid. They know Lamar runs the ball too much. We need an established runner who can get in here and get some respect. Dalvin Cook can get some respect. So my thing is, if the defense is not doing what it's supposed to do, they got walked. Their first possession, okay, they got walked. They get a stop. Then the boys, Dak Prescott put them down another 21 points. They give up another touchdown on their own. So it's 28 points. But my thing is, if the defense ain't stopping nobody, y'all not lighting it up on offense, and y'all down 27, 28 points to a team you haven't made punt, we have a problem. A very serious problem on the horizon. The referees had to cheat to try to keep Dallas in the game. That's how bad it was. They were like, damn, we gave you every call in the book to keep you in the game so people wouldn't turn the channel. This is embarrassing. Even the damn people that fixed the game, like, we can't really do no more. We gave you every flag in the world. But we can't. This is about the best we can do. I mean, it was false start, a clear false start, right on the last play before the half that the Dallas Cowboys scored their touchdown on. The first touchdown of the game with Ferguson. That was a false start. So they should have went to the locker room with Dallas having 0. Because they didn't have another timeout. So by the time running out the clock, it had just been halftime. And they couldn't have that. That's why they threw that flag at the end for CD to get him there in the first place. They needed the Dallas Cowboys to have some points and be on the board. Oh, this is a problem, but this is a big problem for Dallas. Because now you're talking about bringing in Bill Belichick and firing. You want to fire Mike McCarthy. Okay, that's just one of the problems. What about Dak Prescott? You got to pay him an extension. So you're going to pay him more millions of dollars on his contract because he's up for a contract extension. Now, he was like second in the MVP voting this season. Was it going to be him or Lamar Jackson? Well, I think we kind of know Lamar Jackson is that man. But still, he was second in MVP voting, led the league in touchdowns this year. And you see, he's bounced out in the first round. So what do you say to yourself now? Because he got a lot of arcade stats at the end of the game when the game was over. And everybody's going to look at those arcade stats and be like, well, Dak didn't play that bad. Yes, he did. He played awful. And this is his 8th season, and you got to start asking yourself, can we win with Dak Prescott? My answer is no. This is the best Dak Prescott is ever going to be. Because he's showing you what he is. He's a guy that's going to sell balls over your head. He's a guy that can't handle this pressure when it comes down the stretch and playoff moments where it matters. Big games matter. These are the games that solidify your stance as the greatest in the world. Not regular season, playoff games. And if you come up short in playoff games, then nobody's going to take you seriously as a team. Are you kidding? The league ain't gonna be happy with the Detroit win? Oh, the Rams was just there to be a stepping stone. Did you not see Eminem enter, like, do the promo for the game before it started? You think they were gonna lose? Come on, man. Y'all got to wake up. You got to wake up. All right? You should have been making bets as soon as they showed Eminem when it first started. And they showed 8 Mile Road. Oh, here we go. Give me the betting line right now. I'm betting Detroit will win this game. Do you got to know better than that? Eminem ain't showing up for nothing. When he came out with Terrence Crawford, I took a breath of relief. I knew my money was in the bag. I ain't gonna bring Eminem out there for somebody that's gonna lose. Yeah, if the NFL wasn't rigged, yeah, Green Bay and Houston could happen, but it would never happen. So just erase that from your mind. It still is a business, okay? So the Green Bay versus Houston would never happen, but I wouldn't watch this. I would love to watch that Super Bowl. Absolutely, that would be a great Super Bowl for me. But the rest of the world and the business of the NFL, they would not allow that to happen. If they had to run out on the field and clothesline players themselves to stop everything from happening, they gonna do it. I would have rather played the Cleveland Browns than Houston. Houston's a dangerous team, so we got to be on our P's and Q's, the Ravens. But yeah, we're gonna take care of Houston, no problem. But what is the next thing for the Cowboys? Should they fire Dak Prescott? Should they move Dak Prescott? I think you trade him. I said, look, I need to trade Dak Prescott. He's shown me in 8 years what all he can get me. Right? I know he can't do nothing else. So it's time to get rid of Dak Prescott. Yes, but you didn't see the video when I said I'm coming back to watch the NFL again. Everybody keeps telling me when I said what I wasn't going to do. But when I said I was coming back to watch the game again, no one seems to remember seeing that video. They be like, you said you weren't watching NFL no more. I'm like, yes. And I said I was coming back to watch the game. But you said said you weren't watching the game no more, dude. I'm like, dude, I said I was coming back to watch the game for this reason and this reason only. I got to get the Chiefs out of here. We got to get these Chiefs out of here. But I'm just saying, dude, you said you weren't coming back. I'm like, dude, I said what I said, all right? Jerry Jones needs to sell the team. Well, that's never going to happen, but still, Jerry is a terrible owner. That's why they've been losing every year for 20 years. But that's a conversation that's a dead end. Jerry's not going to sell the team. You know that. So Jerry's still going to run the team. So now he was sitting up there with a Dr. Pepper like, can't believe this. Well, you should have believed it, Jerry, when people told you to pick up Cook. Oh, no, we'll be all right. No, you weren't all right. If you was all right, you wouldn't have been averaging 2.9 yards a carry. That's called not all right, Jerry. But see, people in Dallas don't know how to tell you that. They don't know how to tell you stuff that makes sense. They tell you stupidity, and you run with it. So now, what else wasn't right working for you? Oh, let's keep this going. He says it's funny while they was playing the Lion King while the game was on. No, what's funny is that these people was even involved in the first place. Oh, it's 8 below 0 outside. Who the hell is this? Alright, well, they leaving, so I ain't got to worry about it. And here come the cop. And the cops finna corral on them right away. Tua and those guys, they played in super cold weather. They are not prepared for that. And as you can see in that football game, they were not prepared. So they were set up on a platter. That's why Kansas City was on the road. Kansas City shouldn't even be in the playoffs. They're that bad. Oh yeah, it's 8 below. We're not even talking about the windshield factor. The windshield factor is worse than that. Much worse. Now, Mahomes don't got no receivers. Wow. When did he have receivers? Tell me that. When they won the Super Bowl, did you say Mahomes didn't have any receivers? So what's the problem now? So it ain't the fact that he's been making mistakes and screwing up all over the field. See, what they were able to do was make the Cowboys have to think on defense. The Green Bay Packers did a great job of making them have to think on defense. Have to say, we got to watch the movement in the backfield. Mike McCarthy knows. He knows Mike McCarthy's team. The Packers know him. That's their former coach for a long time. They know he doesn't like to make a lot of audibles on defense. They know on offense he likes to run basic plays. They're pretty much remedial, and there's not a lot of movement on the plays. Okay, so they already know how he plays. So they say, okay, we know he's going to do this. If you see CD in the slot, CD's going to get the ball thrown to him 98% of the time. It's either going to be to him or Ferguson. Those guys jumped the route, picked the ball off, got a pick six, got another interception, all forced passes by Dak Prescott. He was sailing balls all over the people's head. Like Lionel Richie, baby. Sailing. And it made me richer. But it wasn't about the money. I bought my boy drinks with the money he lost. I said, I'm going to buy you some drinks, homeboy, so you could drink away the pain. Drink away the pain, homeboy. Oh, you think the Mahomes thing is over. This is Lamar Jackson's time. Tomorrow, who you think is right here? Who you think that is right there? Who you think right there? Them Bucks, boy. Dangerous. Them Bucks. That's who I got. Oh, yeah. But Lamar Jackson winning the Super Bowl. You can take that to the bank. Now, they got a bigger question. If you bring in Belichick, do you think he's going to sit there and listen to Jerry Jones? Do you think Belichick is going to be nice and cool with Jerry Jones being in the way? Dak Prescott going to be the guy that Belichick want him to be? Because Belichick can pull his ass out the game. And don't tell me Dak Prescott got to be the guy. Look at the NFL. All right? How many third-string quarterbacks, how many rookie quarterbacks do we have that was starting in the NFL this year? The Minnesota Vikings, the Bears, the Browns, right? Houston, Green Bay. There wasn't hardly any starters in the NFL this year. You had third-string quarterbacks. You got Purdy, third-string quarterback. You got Carolina, second-year quarterback. You got the Jets. They was rotating quarterbacks. Everybody had third-string quarterbacks. Dude, you must not realize Justin Fields is out, and then they had a backup in. Fields came back and got his starting job back, but the Bears had their other quarterback in there, who other people thought he should have been starting. What does that mean? That means that if they got third-string quarterbacks in there playing in second year, you can win with these guys. You see, Purdy took the job. Trey Lance is on the Cowboys. Hell, put Trey Lance in. If Dak Prescott ain't going to get it done, Dak got to be known like, look, dog, you ain't protected by your money. I need somebody that's going to win. I'm going to go to Trey Lance and see if he can protect the football better than you and can get the ball moving. He can get out the pocket and probably run faster than you and get some plays done with his feet. I need somebody to change what's happening out here on the field. We're getting our ass kicked by a team that was in 7th place. This is the first rookie in history to do what he done. Jordan Love has never, no rookie in the NFL had ever done what he has done. Point blank. And to have that happen to the Dallas Cowboys prove one or two things. They're not what they cranked up to be. They're artificial. Exactly what I told you the Dallas Cowboys was from the jump. And now that they're done, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, yeah, I saw him back there. So I got all the Cowboy fans. I got one more to get. This is gonna complete it. This is the last Cowboy fan in the world who's been hiding. There he is.
Yeah, that's about what Joshua's size is right now.
What's up? How about them Cowboys?
Fuck that game.
Yeah. That's right. Oh, I won big today. I took the Green Bay Packers. Oh yeah. Yeah, I took +7 and I bet my buddy straight up. I bet him straight up on Green Bay because Green Bay always beat the boys. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna give you this bet. I'm gonna bet you straight up. So he was there watching it with me. He's suffering right now, and we're live right now talking about this game because I told you Dak Prescott should be gone. Dak Prescott should be gone. I don't care what his contract says. Dak's got to go.
Huh?
Packers 7.5 was the line.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like, are you kidding me?
No one expected this, honestly.
Except for me. No, I didn't expect it to be this bad.
No, that was bad.
No, I didn't expect it to be that bad.
I mean, 16-0 at home.
Yeah.
Basically 2 seasons, no losses at home.
Yeah.
And you fucking lose in the playoffs
Oh,
at
yeah.
home.
Because Green Bay knew how to play them. Green Bay's the last team to kick their ass. Jordan Love kicked their ass when he played them, and he's a rookie. No rookie has ever done this. What he did is unbelievable. But they got beat from every aspect of the game. Defensively, they couldn't get a stop, and Dak Prescott kept trying to force the fucking ball. And he started throwing it. He tried to force it to CD, threw a pick six. He's got to go.
They ain't got no defense.
Who?
Dallas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a defense.
No, you don't.
They give up 49.
Right, exactly. But Dak is responsible for 14 of those points. Dak is responsible for 14 of those.
Look at it. Our defense is great.
No,
They're
see,
not
that's
bad.
regular season. This is the playoffs. This is where it matters. And then you guys got exposed because Detroit showed you didn't have any real defense. You guys were getting by.
Green Bay, Detroit, the NFC title. Storylines.
Yeah, but see, the
I
Dallas
told him,
problem.
he's like, you really gonna jump? I was like, I'm not jumping on a bandwagon. I was like, but now that my boys are out, I'm actually home for Detroit, honestly.
Oh, Detroit? You went for
honestly
Detroit?
am.
They survived tonight.
The Bears did. The Bears won.
Yeah, Eminem came out. That's why I was like, Eminem came out and did the fucking opening. They're not gonna lose. I bet them quick. I was like, bet Detroit. They're not gonna lose. Eminem's there. Eminem was sitting there on the field.
Huh?
No way they were
Yep.
losing.
Marshall Mathers.
Yep. And Marshall Mathers when it comes to that damn team. If
He won the boxing match when he bet.
Exactly. I saw him out there. I was like, we got the money.
Boxer?
Yep.
What was his name?
Terrence Crawford.
Oh, Terrence Crawford.
Soon as he saw him there,
Hold the phone real quick.
Yeah.
Let's hope this.
hell yeah. That was wonderful.
Listen, I'm on Prize Picks. I need your number so I can run some parlays.
Oh, okay. Oh, definitely.
I've been doing Prize Picks where it's like,
Okay, well, I'm gonna text the parlays. I'll text the parlays to Jason because we got games going tomorrow. So I'll text him the parlays.
Let me get your number, man.
Okay. All right.
Nah, he's already on that shit.
Either that or I'll sue you.
Yeah, you can go ahead. Anyway, you can if you're ready now, you can get it now. But if,
What is your number?
all right, hold on.
give me his picks. I was like,
Yeah.
he's like, you gotta get on this shit. He's like, I don't give a fuck. I'll give them to anybody. I was like, why does it matter?
Fire McCarthy, holler Coach Prime. No, they talking about getting Bill Belichick. They saying Bill Belichick might be the new Dallas Cowboys coach.
No way.
And I'm like, Bill Belichick and Jerry Jones? That just don't make any sense. Jerry Jones, that wouldn't even last a camp. Because Bill Belichick likes to run everything. Jerry Jones likes too much control to let that happen with Bill Belichick. It's not going to happen.
Get rid of Dak Prescott.
Dak's got to go, but they're going to give him the extension. The Cowboys are going to pay him.
So dumb.
That's going to be dumb. Watch when it happens. They're going to give him the extension. He was almost MVP this year.
Yeah.
So they're going to say, yep, he earned
He
the
puts up
extension.
the numbers there this season.
Yeah,
He does.
But it's all like artificial stats. It's like cotton candy. It's like it tastes good and it evaporates. It's like, well, you're still hungry. It tastes good, but now it's gone.
They put up hella numbers.
Yeah, and that's what's gonna get him the money. Coach
What was
Prime.
that? Fucking 38 TDs, 6 interceptions, or whatever it was, 7 interceptions, 38 TDs. Like, I mean, he puts up the numbers,
Yep.
but you can't win a fucking playoff game. Who gives a fit?
Hey, we got Troy in there, Packer fan saying, "Let's go, J Lo." Look at this, another Cowboy fan knows it's over. I tell him I called Sean back. He knows it's over. It's all over now. The boys are done. He was the last Cowboy fan I seen tonight. He's even got rid of all his Cowboy gear. It's over.
It is over.
Oh my God, Jordan Love! What a game for Jordan Love, though. Can you believe that?
Jones had a huge game too. It was insane.
Oh, Jones is the only guy. Even my buddy Thomas, who's the Cowboy fan, said it going into the game. The only guy we got to worry about is Jones. We
Yeah.
got to make sure we get Jones.
And
And you know that going into it, and you couldn't stop him. He was getting 7-8 yards a pop.
Yeah.
And it was like, damn, they're just going to keep running with Jones.
30 fucking TDs. Like, dude. You know they're handling the fucking ball.
And when they thought like it was going to be a run, they just went play action. And then
Yeah.
the guy was wide open.
Yeah.
The tight end was sitting there. He was just sitting there waiting on the ball. It falls in his head. That's when I knew it. I said, oh, that's game.
Yeah.
That's game. When that tight end caught that wide open pass and walked in, I mean, it wasn't a Cowboy near him. I said, that's game. What's up, y'all? It's a great, wonderful day.
Sunshine and rainbows. Alright, we'll have to get phone. Oh no, never mind. I can see the bear. Okay,
Jordan Love is the truth. Yeah, man, he stepped up big time. He stepped up big time, man. So I'm very happy. I won a lot of money off them. So yeah, that was a big step by me to take it. So I took the Packers straight up. I just knew the Packers could beat them. They were very well prepared, game plan, and now tomorrow it's going to be a clean house. Mike McCarthy might be fired by tomorrow. They're talking about Bill Belichick taking over. That's going to be even worse. Your problem is quarterback. You got to get rid of Dak Prescott by trade, by anything.
What would? Oh,
Oh, no,
are you recording?
Oh, yeah, I'm recording you right now. You're live.
Brandy.
Yeah, of course. I can drink live on there. Let me get a beer.
I know, but what do you want?
We're on a victory beer. Yeah, what we want. I think I've earned it. Let me get a Pabst Blue Ribbon. Pabst Blue Ribbon. Whoa. Pabst Blue Ribbon. You don't remember the old Pabst Blue Ribbon thing?
I'm sure.
I
yeah.
got Pabst Blue Ribbon on my mind. It's the Pabst Blue Ribbon song. Brewed out of Milwaukee. Pabst Blue Ribbon. Pabst Blue Ribbon. Whoa. Oh. Yes, this is a victory beer. And tomorrow will be another victory when the Eagles are eliminated. As you can see, the Bucks will be victorious over those Eagles tomorrow. And then my boy Gore, you're gonna be on the sideline with him because the Bucks is ready to kick your ass. You're gonna lose to Baker Mayfield. That's really gonna piss him off. Baker Mayfield, of anybody, he can't stand Baker Mayfield. And that's gonna be the guy to put his team out. Holy shit. This is gonna be a great day. All these teams are getting it.
Detroit's going to Super Bowl.
That's right. How about them Cowboys? Did you see Jimmy Johnson's speech at halftime? He was pissed. I have never seen that ever. And that is probably the most fiery I've ever seen Jim Johnson, even when he was the coach of the Cowboys. He was pissed. And I had never seen him. Woo! Big money grip. Look at you, just saying, what should I choose? The 50, the 100? Look at you, big money grip. Oh, I thought she was with you when you won. Dak is Tony Banks 2.0.
Wow.
Tony Banks. Oh, gosh, you guys have gone way back.
That's bad.
You want to go back to the Tony Banks era?
He's not that bad.
He said at least Tony Banks got a championship with the Ravens. That is true. Banks did win a championship just standing around. But man, y'all went back to Tony Banks. What did you think about my Pittsburgh? They did a great job of getting to the playoffs. Now they will be going home. How about them Cowboys? Yeah, I know. Everybody said, how about them Cowboys? Yeah, I know, man. It's over. But Jimmy Johnson's response was so fiery. Everybody, even Skip Bayless said, man, I wish he was the coach right now. Like, man, do you think McCarthy's going to give that speech at halftime? No, he's not. He gave that on national TV on Fox. We can win this game. Ah, man, that Jimmy Johnson, that got me fired up. Everybody was ready to go who was sitting up there. Ooh, that's a good one. It's a double bonus. Come on, just keep it going right in the middle. Yeah. Oh. Nothing's happening here. The cowgirls.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Heard that all day long.
Yeah. He said, you know I'm coming in for this one, especially the Cowboys. The Cowboys have to be probably the most hated team in sports. I mean, everybody comes from around the globe to hate on this. This guy just came on and was like, look, I saw the Cowboys, I had to jump in.
But the most love too.
Gosh. No, their fans are blind. The Cowboy fans are blind. When they won against the Eagles, everybody was thinking Super Bowl. And I'm like, dude, you got to realize y'all don't win in the playoffs. Like, that's been the concern. Y'all haven't even made it to a championship game. Like the NFC championship game. That it's since like 1994, 5, or one of them. That's how bad it's been. And with Dak Prescott, he's only going to get you to the playoffs. That's it. And this is what Skip Bayless was saying. Who's out now? Skip is like, he's done with all the Cowboys, period. He's done. He's out on the Cowboys. You know he's a lifelong Cowboys fan. Oh, he snapped out tonight. He threw all his Dallas stuff in the trash. He was done. He is so done with this team. He's like, I'm done. This is it. I'm not going to be a fool no more. I am done. I want Dak gone. Dak Prescott should have been fired. We should have put Trey Lance in the game. I agree. Trey Lance should have been there.
What are you doing?
So, y'all tell me, should McCarthy be fired? Yes or no? Let me know in the chat. Should McCarthy be fired?
Damn. Fired. They're not gonna fire him.
He said yes. So if McCarthy is fired and you think they should get Belichick, do you know Belichick and Jerry Jones are gonna bump heads? And that's gonna not work out. Once those two get together, they're gonna bump heads and it's gonna be over. How do you get down 28-0? Very easy. You get walked for the very first touchdown of the game. You don't score when you get the ball. They get the ball back, they march down the field, and then they get a punt, and you get the ball back. Okay, it's still 7-0. You throw an interception. Okay, you throw an interception, trying to force the ball. Javier Alexander gets the ball on an interception. Short field now, because you're trying to force it with that with CD Lamb. They score another touchdown with Aaron Jones now. Then you turn around, don't score again. Right? Then they come down, they score another touchdown. Now it's 20 to zip. It would have been 21. The kicker missed the extra point. So now it's 20-0. You drive the ball, you get it down to the 15-yard line, you're in panic mode. Right before the halftime, it's 3 minutes to go. It's plenty of time before halftime. You got the ball on the 20. Why are you in panic mode? You could have been running the ball. Dak is just pass. And he tried to force the ball to CD Lamb again. The safety was sitting there waiting for him, baiting for him to throw it. He throws a pick six. Now, instead of 20 to zip, you possibly score a touchdown, and it's probably 20-7, and you get the ball at the second half, and then you could make it 20-14. You can make it a game. Now you throw a pick six right here because you're panicking and telegraphing the pass. The guy, you didn't even see it. That's why I was like, did Dak wear glasses? Does he need glasses or something? Did you not see that safety sitting right there? He almost threw two. The touchdown they got at the end of the half, the guy jumped off, like false started. I'm like, dude, what does he do? He almost threw a pick six then. It was crazy. The guy just dropped the ball. He threw another pick right in the end zone. He's not seeing the guys. That's right there. He's trying to force the ball. And this is what I mean. Decision making in the stretch when it matters, in the clutch, those third downs. How many times did Jordan Love complete 3rd and 7 deep passes down the field? Guys wide open. Dobbs. Everybody wide open. Tight end. 3rd and 3s. This guy was like, they're not even rushing them. And when they did, they were prepared. They were ready. Like, come on, rush. And then they throw the ball, somebody's wide the fuck open. And it was like, how? What are you doing? So I mean, you know, the defensive coordinator is gone. Like, Dan Quinn is gone. He's going to take over the Seattle job. That's the worst secret in NFL. Everybody knows he's going to be the new head coach of the Seattle Seahawks, so he doesn't really care. So the game's over for him. You know, this just looks bad on him. The defense looked as terrible as it did. But now he's got a head coaching job, so he's out. Jerry Jones has always held the Cowboys back. Had he hired Jerry Jones, I'd be like, look, dog, I always hire Jerry Jones tonight. Jerry Jones gave the best halftime speech for the Cowboys. He wasn't even in the locker room. I was like, all he had to do, McCarthy probably went in there and said, okay, guys, come on, let's play. Let's get it together. All right, let's go. Did you hear Jimmy Johnson give that speech? He said it like he was the Cowboy coach. He was about to cry. That's how mad he was at halftime. I'm like, did Jimmy bet on this game? Yeah, Dan Quinn is gone. He's going to Seattle, so he's gone. That's already over with. He's gonna be the new head coach. He said, no, McCartney shouldn't be fired. The Pack need to keep beating that ball. Oh, man. Troy is going in, man. You're going home tomorrow. Oh, you talking about the Bucks? Are you kidding? We're doing good. We're in Tampa tomorrow, baby. Yeah, we're going to show you what we do to them Eagles. We're going to put them right where they need to be. Sit them right down. Oh, my buddy Gore's all right. He's glad as long as the Cowboys are eliminated before his Eagles. He's great. Cowboys are gone. I was like, I haven't heard Gore speak for weeks. because the Eagles been losing every game now. He's like beside himself.
They're gonna win tomorrow.
Extend McCarthy and Dak, please. If they extend McCarthy, if they re-sign him, rather, because his contract is up. There's nothing. He could be fired immediately. They did not extend him. So this is it. So if they don't bring him back, that's it. Dak is up for the extension. If the Packers beat the 49ers, yes, they are going to the Super Bowl. I don't see them losing to anybody if you can beat the 49ers. If the Packers beat the 49ers, yeah. That's been they thorn in their side. They can't do nothing with the thing about them, unlike the Cowboys, is that the 49ers had a running game. They got Christian McCaffrey. Yeah, and they have a defense. So you're going to be forced. This is not going to look like the Cowboy game at all. Going into this, they told Jerry Jones, they said, Jerry, you guys are averaging 2.9 yards per carry. You don't think that's the problem? No, we'll be all right. We will be all right. That was his thing. And they had Dalvin Cook up there, a running back, out there that they could pick up. Great running back. My buddy who's a Cowboy fan knew for sure that they were getting him. We're picking up Cook. Cook is ready to go. He opted out and gave up the money. He gave up the money to leave the Jets because he said, I can't just sit here and rot. I'm going to go in so I can play for a winner. So I'm like, oh, well, the Dallas picked him up. Yeah, this would be a good move. They let who pick him up? The Ravens. My buddy said, oh, no. I was like, Jerry Jones has said you guys are okay with Pollard. And what happened? They were right back to averaging 2.9 a game.
I opened it and then you were getting money and then I started talking.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's the Instagram hottie in the back. That's how we do around here.
You're so funny.
Got an IG hottie. Look at that. Let me see the IG hottie.
Benny, they're asking for you. You got things.
They're like, let me see the IG hottie.
This is the IG hottie.
I don't even look cute today. I don't have no mascara. I have nothing. It's
You
all
gotta message-
natural. She smell like cigarettes and deer hide. No!
Yeah, this guy's like, she smell like cigarettes and deer hide. Or something.
No, I might smell like
I'm
deer.
like, what's deer hide?
Gross. Disgusting. I don't even
Extend
smell.
McCarthy and Dak to a 10-year contract. You want to see them stay on the team and bring the team down further.
Oh my gosh.
No, he says he's just teasing.
I figured.
Yeah, he said just teasing.
Oh yeah, probably cut them
Oh, they said let your hair down. They like let your hair down.
Put my hair down. Hair. I can put it back up in my clip. Hair. I can put my hair down. Ready?
Your favorite person's coming down.
Wow, this is
My
a
hair
first
down
because
for
I've
you.
never seen her with her hair down. Jason's like, I can't get her to get her hair down.
I thought it was something.
I dropped my clip somewhere.
Oh,
Don't run it over.
okay, I'm not gonna. Okay, I'm gonna stay still.
I don't know where it went. Oh no, not really. Oh, here it is.
No.
I'm like, no, I really have to have it down. Okay. That'd be rough to work with.
They're like, yeah, her hair is down. I'm like,
Get all kinds of money.
yeah, look at it. They're like, her hair is down. Yeah, we won. Man, you guys are like feeling this. I'm like, hey, I'm telling you, you guys have gotten a lot more out of her than we could have. I was like, I don't think I've ever seen it with her hair down. He's like, I'm married to her. Yeah, this is her husband. He's like, hey, you guys got her and get her hair down.
I did the first one over there.
You're celebrity ready.
Yeah. They asking me, are you drinking? Yeah. Headed right to the Winchester.
Did you say?
I said you're a celebrity.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Eyes up there forever.
Might start jumping on his podcast. Oh,
She's looking
Kevin, are you playing?
He said, don't tell me. Oh, yeah, I'm finna get on this.
Oh, okay.
They're like, don't tell me she's a Bears fan.
You can play here. I'm just sitting.
I don't think she's a Bears fan.
You can fully have this one. I'm just sitting.
Well, you like them all. You select them all.
Oh yeah, I was there. I was like, I'm just sitting.
Yeah, that is interesting. Is Brandy a Bears fan?
Brady.
Yeah, they asked her if she's a Bears fan. I don't know. I don't think she's gonna be a Cowboy fan after tonight.
She was.
All right, so she's riding with the Bears.
Was.
Yeah. Trade Dak. That's what I said. Why? Huh?
Check the other big.
What is it?
You're in a dollar.
Oh, right.
Or did you check the other amount?
No. Did I hit something?
You should check.
All right. Hold on.
I was checking. That doesn't make you bad.
Yeah.
What you switch?
That's why I was wondering. It wasn't for a while.
Oh wow, no, it won't.
Yeah. And so I'm like, this is what went on the last month. Well, not last month. There it is. Now, fine.
I like that.
Yeah. Bucks versus the Lions. That'll be a good game.
Came one down. Pig's round.
Oh yeah, people were talking about.
50 cents, and the pig was at 32 cents. The blue one. I keep playing it. I didn't get it with the gold, but I got it with the red.
Yeah.
33 spins with 75 dollars. Not 50 cents. I still made like 80 something bucks.
Oh, what game I'm playing? I'm playing this pig game. Oh, we trying to. Wow, it's hot. Gotta get the pigs to pop. Wow. No, the Cowboys is just dumb. The Green Bay Packers played a perfect game. It was so bad. With 5 minutes to go, they put in a backup quarterback.
Yeah.
The backup quarterback was in the game.
Honestly,
5
Dallas
minutes
should
to
never
go.
even scored 32 points.
No, that was just
That
garbage
was just
points.
garbage points for sure.
Yeah, and
It
everybody.
made it kind of look like a game.
Yeah, and that's
Because at the
why.
final, like, oh, 48 to 32. Like, you see that as a bystander, like, that looks like a good game or a decent game, but that would not have been a game. If they looked at Saracen, they would have been destroyed.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. That it was worse than that. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, boy, it ain't. Thought it'd be more than that.
Dallas picked up all those garbage points at the end.
Yeah, but that's what Dak
They should have
does.
lost 48 to like 17.
Like we call them empty calories.
They should have lost 48 to like 17.
Empty calorie points. Right, guys in prevent defense, they just trying to get the clock to run out.
Yeah.
And I've never been a fan of that. But if I'm Green Bay, I'm concerned about Alexander's health. Because he got hurt real bad in that game. His ankle was messed up bad. And he played really good defense. He's the best corner they got. Woo! There we go. The whole page. Booyah! Let's go, baby. Oink, oink, oink. I'm at the luau, baby. All right. How about the Lakers and Jazz? Didn't they like barely survive the Jazz?
I think so, yeah.
Ooh, another one, baby. Booyah! Another. We going oink again. Double oink. Everywhere oink oink. Ooh.
Feel that. Feel that.
Ow. 49ers ain't no joke. Well, I ain't said they were. Oh yeah, that's one of the highest ones. That's about a 50 burger. All right, you got to spin.
I'm spinning.
Spin for the win, baby.
Come on, make my night.
Come on, Major.
75 bucks.
75. All right.
I'll take 75 bucks.
I know I would too. Somebody gave me 75 bucks. I'd call him a friend.
I spent $4 on that. I must have still hit the $4 button. No wonder that number was so big. Wow.
As a happy
That's
mistake.
mistake sometimes.
Yeah.
That's playing 80 cents.
All right. Blow, breathe fire.
Shake his head.
Oh. So you can't jinx yourself and say that because then he'll do it.
Come on. Wow.
Oh, no, you gotta be positive.
You got to believe.
I never believe. I'm going to tell you that.
I know. You told me to believe. The power of belief.
I was getting screwed over.
All right. You know me. I'm pessimistic. To the
Get the bonus
core.
game. He's like, they're about to fuck me over.
You're right. You know, hey, that's how I go into it. So I can prepare. I'm not getting blindsided. You can do it. See, look, there it is. Yes.
Maybe she's right.
62.
50.
Yeah.
See what I tell you? There it is. Yeah.
Quick catch of the week.
If you will it, it will happen.
Learn that from Lethal Weapon. Will Gibson. It's gonna will it. It's gonna will it.
Riggs. Yeah, well, Riggs was off the chart anyway. He was suicidal. He was all kind of crazy. Yeah, he handcuffed the guy. Let's go. No, I'm not really gonna jump. Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we are.
Woo! This guy's crazy.
I think it's Lethal Weapon 3 with Chris Rock. That's the whole thing. He's like, he's gonna will it to happen. He's gonna will it. You will be Riggs. I heard you.
Yeah.
And Jet Li whipped his ass.
Oh yeah, that was the fourth
You
one.
willed it, man. You willed it.
Yeah, you
I heard
will be Riggs. All right, we got the winner. 45 spins. 45 wows. Now, watch none of them show up. Well, let me be positive. They're all gonna show up. They're all gonna show. They're all gonna show. See, I told you they're not gonna.
They coming.
Yeah, all the way at the end. Come on, wows.
I get it one time, it's good enough.
Come on, wows. Oh, no, that's not wild. Come on. Come on, Brooklyn style, baby. Brooklyn style. Oh, I got ripped off. I got nothing out of it.
He needed 60 miles.
Yeah.
30.
Man, that jack spot, and what's the name, was full to the rim. They stuff. Like, look at these. These two are ready to blow. These two right here, they are ready to blow. The little one here is not, but these two are ready to blow. The jackpot and the 15. We gotta get it.
Blue and yellow.
Blue and yellow. Blue and yellow make green, baby. Let's go. Let's make it.
There you go.
That's right. That's right. Let's go.
Grab it. Grab it.
The Eagles coach is on the hot seat, maybe. The red. I don't want to see him no more. I don't care about pumping him up. I want to pump up this one right here so I can get this money.
Put that up, you get all three.
Yeah.
Round it out three.
In a beautiful world. All right, there you go. Come on, jackpot.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go, big boy. There you go. I got him 15 spins. I got the big boy. The big boy in the blue. I told you. Blue and yellow. I should have got them together, though. That would have really made it. That would have really made the day. If I'd have got both of them at the same time. Okay, what is prime? I'm seeing more wilds now than I did in the prime than I did when I got the other wilds. 15 prime spins. Come on, let's get prime. Let's get Optimus Prime. Let's go, baby. Come on. That don't look good. These are not looking good, dude. Yeah, this is not looking good. That's right. All right, got the jackpot. Got the yellow one now. I didn't get none on the other ones. Come on, jackpot, man. Let's go. Age. Yeah.
I saw that. You'll show you on $64.
Mini. Well, I won the mini pot. There we go.
Ooh, yeah. Good start. I got two of them, guys. 6. Yeah. $12.
Ooh, that's good. Oh, this is my last one. That was my last spin. Oh, dang. All right. Well, y'all take care. Y'all have a great night. I'm going to sit back and go over here and try to win some money.
6.
Shouts out to Troy. Green Bay, you did your job. Troy deserves a lot of props. That's it. Yes, you got a double, 80. Yo, you got five sixes. Woo!
I need to go shoot some dice.
Yeah, I'm like, man. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. The Bears gear is in the trunk till we get rid of our quarterback. We got a quarterback problem too. Except I know he need to go. I was screaming for him to go. I wanted that bag up to stay the quarterback. I don't want Fields in there. I've been screaming that forever. That's Gavin them fighting for him. He should been gone. All right, I'm out.